all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is
This is so much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. There's a counter shot. Looking to land the hook. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They threw the hook, it didn't land. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And down goes Machine. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again. Referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Threw a punch and just got... Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. So it's plan B. Just taking a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. to punch himself out, though. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. Imagine seeing this part.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Looks like trouble was averted. Whoa, wait a minute. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Counter punch. Final 10 seconds here unless something major happens. Hold it right there. Oh my word, Canelo just got... At some point the corner has to say you're done. He's been... And there's the bell for round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're okay.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
They exchange punches. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Survive that.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. And it appears they weathered the... Whoa, wait a minute. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And Machine goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. One round. There's the bell for round 4. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Can't find a home for that jab. Good defense there to stop that hook. Well, this fighter loves throwing. Whoa, wait a minute. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. could see it was a hit to the head that did it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. On to the 5th we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Did you see that? Oh, my. That's a game changer. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
Hold on. Gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. And look at that body shot. They couldn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knock. And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, and they will enjoy a power advantage. Up against them, Sellout. This fighter's going to be all up in your grill. They're a swarmer. And here we go. This fight will be in the welterweight division.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
It's Saul Canelo.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Mexico, introducing the current national welterweight champion.
We've waited a long time for this. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Catch and shoot. Got out of the way of that right hook. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Did you see that? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
How about that time counter shot? Looking to land the hook. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And they got caught. And Sellout has been dropped. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Both men. Here we go. round two. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Stumbling around in potholes. And right back into... And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Nice counter shot. That left hook just missed. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. But somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this. Whoa, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a bit. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Boy, this next round... Let's get it started in round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen.
A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. Everything looks better in slow...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it, you can do it again.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. The pound for pound king, Canelo is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. We've waited a long time. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. A perfect counter lands. Nice exchange here from both men. Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They're in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Stumbling around in potholes. In serious trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Catch and shoot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter. Whoa, wait a minute! And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook just can't find the target. Did you see that? This may do it. It's all coming to an end. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught.
The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Gotta wonder how big. That's get it started in round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missed with that right uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Might want to think of hold that thought. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. How did they survive that? Oh, wait a minute. So much for defensive. The Sandman is down. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. He's still on the
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
That hook's blocked. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. What a huge move. Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff him.
They exchange punches. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. He parries away that left hook. Beautiful counter punch. A swing and a miss with the left hook. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. The referee determines that we're good and we will continue to fight. Very close round with You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Back into the fray here. round 5. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice. Why weren't they covering up? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Fear you have with this fighter. Hold it right there. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is always an issue. There's the bell to start round 6. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Throw in the hook, but it doesn't score. Doesn't score. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And he will stop the fight.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spot on.